couple of moments today to talk to you a little bit about SBAM and the vision of where we are going. Motivational speaker Marcus Buckingham wrote, "Great leaders rally people to a better future." I'd like to just amend that a little bit and say great organizations rally entire societies to a better future. And SBAM is going to do that in 2010. Today we are officially launching a major new initiative which propels a new economic direction for Michigan. A direction that focuses on entrepreneurial growth, small business, and a new state focus on economic gardening. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with the term economic gardening means that we are going to grow our own small businesses, and we're going to grow them from the ground up. And you might wonder why that's important, but I don't think anybody in this room will wonder that. That's because most of the job creation comes from small businesses, not big businesses. Not the ones that are here in the state, and certainly not the ones that are lured here by expensive tax breaks. I want to share just a couple of statistics. The Edward R. Lowe Foundation reports that between 1993 and 2007, fast-growing small businesses created 137,000 jobs. And what did big business do during that period of time? In that same period of time, they lost 258,000 jobs. So the state of Michigan, and quite frankly, most of our community, have had a long-standing strategy based mostly on attracting large firms to the state. And I don't want anyone to get me wrong. Some of that is fine, but what we really need to do is to rebalance. We're demanding a major policy shift away from hunting and towards the cultivation of homegrown firms. Instead of throwing tax breaks at large companies, let's put some dollars into helping Michigan entrepreneurs launch and grow their own small enterprises. So economic gardening is a very sound policy for the state of Michigan, but you might be wondering, so what does it do personally for all of you as small business owners? Well, economic gardening means that Michigan is going to have the most friendly, the most supportive, and the most encouraging environment in the nation for small businesses. It means that we stop picking winners and losers by targeting certain industries at the expense of other ones. Instead, we focus on helping companies get to the next stage of growth regardless of the industry. It means that Michigan is also going to develop some leading-edge tools for economic development, and these are going to be based on a deep understanding of the entrepreneurial spirit. It means that you and I are going to live in a state where all public officials, from townships to cities, all the way up to the top of state government, are bending over backwards to help Michigan entrepreneurs. To me, propelling a new economic direction for Michigan is a dream of a better future for our state. And I was born and raised in the state of Michigan, and my father and mother owned a small business here in the state of Michigan. So my vision is for a state where entrepreneurship permits Michigan's economy to make a dramatic leap forward into prosperity. A vision where fast-growing small enterprises create hundreds of thousands of good-paying jobs. A vision where entrepreneurs like all of you become the superstars of our state economy. My dream is a future society where, and just think about this, a young person gets a job at a big company, and all of us say, "What's the matter with you? Why aren't you starting your own small business?" Today, we launch our economic gardening initiative that will propel a new economic direction for the state of Michigan. If any of you saw Tom Walsh's column in Sunday's Detroit Free Press, you got just a little bit of a preview about what we have in store. And then just prior to this annual meeting, we conducted a press conference where we laid out for reporters our plan. And like all of you, I am very anxious to hear the gubernatorial candidates to measure their commitment to our mission. Whoever ends up being the nominee, we will hold them accountable for their progress in supporting small business and for the revitalization of our state. Likewise, we will make support for economic gardening a key measure for those we endorse in this fall's legislative races. All of you will have an extremely important role to play. You can stay informed about this initiative by going to SBAM's website. You can use that information to hold candidates' feet to the fire during this election season. And then I think this is probably the most important thing. After the elections are over, you can stay involved, and you can make sure that the new governor and the legislators make real progress toward a better future. To help you do that, I'm going to invite you to sign up for SBAM's new Lansing Watchdog Service. This is really a very, very exciting new program. It's going to launch this summer, and it's unique because it's going to provide you with timely information customized to your legislative district about how your legislator voted on small business issues. And you're going to get this report immediately after the vote. It will either ease your mind about your legislator, or it's going to cause you to be extremely irate. But either way, you will have the facts that you need to hold them accountable. It's going to be a very exciting year for the small business community here in Michigan, and I am very much looking forward to serving SBAM as the 2010-2011 chair.